Hello everybody, it's Glenn Dietzel here from awakentheauthorwithin.com, and I am really excited about offering each of you an opportunity to be involved in a joint venture relationship that's never been offered before. I'm really excited about presenting to you an opportunity to help you get your book out, first of all, at no cost and into bookstores around North America, and secondly, as a valued joint venture partner to promote it in an opportunity where you make 50% of every sale on our globally recognized entrepreneurial authoring program. That's entrepreneurial authoring program. This program has been recognized by many leading experts today, including Adobe, the leading e-publisher in authoring, by consultants to presidents of the United States, and by many people who have taken our program around the world. And what I'm really excited about, the first in the industry, is our relationship with a New York publisher in which our program is so powerful. In fact, the CEO of this New York publisher stood up in front of an audience where we were speaking at just recently and said that the entrepreneurial authoring program allows anybody who comes into our program and takes the program at a 97% success rate. That is, that 97% of the people who come into the program get their books accepted by this New York publisher, which is, conservatively speaking, a $5,000 investment for someone to actually be able to do this. But we're going to cut to the chase and give you and your book, that is, instant access to the New York publisher. But before I really give you the details to this program, I want to bring in a person, actually a good friend of mine who happens to be a pirate on a ship, and I've been able to pull him in off the lost seas, the high seas. I think they're lost, not sure. But he's going to share with you what it was like to go through the program and what it's like to actually have the opportunity to get your books into bookstores. Imagine each of you with your own book in bookstores around the world. It's already a proven fact that your speaking fees will go up by at least 50%, maybe even 100%, all because you have a book. And imagine using your book as a business card, where a physical book, you give your book to somebody. Imagine what that would do for your business. Well, we're offering you this opportunity, and I'd like to share the excitement about what entrepreneurial authoring will do for you and the valued members and the valued clients of your list by bringing in none other than Bloody Jack Bonnie. Bloody Jack Bonnie right now is down in the bunghole and of our pirate ship that I happen to be standing on. And good thing the seas have calmed down and I'm not moving around too much because I'm prone to seasickness.
There we go.
But I'd like to introduce Bloody Jack Bonnie to each of you right now. Bloody Jack, thank you for joining us today.
It's not a problem. It's good to have a break off the high seas.
Do you ever get sick, by the way, on the high seas?
Pirates don't talk about getting sick.
Okay, that's not the manly thing to talk about, I guess.
Arr.
As you see, he is an official pirate because he kind of growls. But anyways, Jack, at some point in time, I don't know how you gain access, internet access, on the high seas to the entrepreneurial authoring program, but you went through our entrepreneurial authoring program, and I'd like you to share with each of our valued joint venture partners what it was like to go through this program.
Best program I've ever invested in. Of course, it wasn't my money. It was all part of the bounty that I took from other people, but that's okay. The best program I've ever invested in, because what I found was I had a story inside of me, and the story inside of me made sure that I get swag over and over and over again every day of my life, because now I got a book. I got me a book. It's a journal, and I can sell the journal, and I can build a business around it. An empire like the Spanish or the British.
What's the swag, by the way? Is that this? Like when you walk down the
No, that's
ship?
a swagger.
Oh, that's a swagger.
That's where you're bow-legged. You get your sea legs. Swag is more like money, booty, doubloons, gold, treasure, etc.
It's stuff that pirates are very good at coming into.
We do it naturally. Everyone has a talent for something. We are good at stealing.
Okay, that's good. Well, listen, you've got your book done.
Yes.
It's been accepted
Yes.
by our New York publisher. And you're going to be in bookstores around the world and hopefully pirate ships too, globally.
It makes me heart pitter-patter, it does.
What is that, when you found out that you were accepted and that you're going to be in bookstores around North America,
Aye.
and I'm sure you've traveled the high seas around our great lands?
All 7 of them.
All 7 of them, all right. I didn't know there were 7, but...
The 7 Seas.
Oh, the 7 seas, of course.
Focus.
All right, focus, yeah. I live near the Great Lakes, so it's a different paradigm.
They're not that great.
They're not that great, no. But what is it like? What was the feeling that you had inside of you when you realized that you were accepted and you're going to be in bookstores?
Well, let me tell you something. It was a warm, warm feeling inside of me, mostly because when I found out I wet me knickers. But that's fine. None of me mates saw it. I kept it by myself. I was behind the rudder, and nobody could really see what I was doing, except that I had a good smile on my face and a puddle on the ground, which we mopped up right away.
All right, that's excellent. So you know what? I mean, here's the thing, Jack, is that when you have a book, you all of a sudden now command more money for your profession than any other pirate. Because I don't know any other pirate that has a book.
You know what? When we board the other ships, we say, "Keel haul! Drop your planks! We're coming over! And don't forget, I got me a book, so it's going to cost you extra." They're expecting it.
So so people in the shipping industry then are more prone to doing business with your pirate ship because you got that business card.
It's a proven fact. When I run up the Jolly Roger, I also run up a flag with a picture of me book on it, just to make sure I can get the marketing in there. They're ready for me. They're looking forward to it.
You know what? And this whole concept of, getting that access to a New York publisher, and a New York publisher actually phoning the high seas to let you know that you've been authored. I can't imagine, as you said, you wet your drawers or whatever you did behind the wheel of your ship, or whatever that thing is called that you...
The rudder.
The rudder, right. I am really, really excited for you. And Jack, I am really excited for all our joint venture partners that might not be on the high seas, but they're in high lands and they're in low lands. They might even be below sea level. But, that's an opportunity for them to gain out of a joint venture relationship like you have with many of the people that you've stolen your booty from. We're not going to steal their booty, but we're going to actually allow them to share in the booty over and over and over again. Not only getting them into bookstores personally as a bonus for being part of the treasures that we're offering them, but we're also going to help them get everybody on their list.
Let me tell you something, Dietzel. The one thing that warms the cockles of me heart is not only do I get to write me book and sell it to all the ships that don't want us to rob them, but I got to get my whole crew signed up. And for every one of me crew that signed up, I got me some decent doubloons as well. That's a good program. It's a good idea. And I'm thinking about starting up another ship and having 2 ships under my name just so I can sign up 2 ships full of crew to write their own books. It's good for everyone. And they'll love me to death.
Yes, and again, it's a good way of monetizing your idea.
You don't find that on Captain Kidd's ship.
That's
Sissy.
great. Well, there you go, everybody. There's Jack, right from the bunghole below us. And I appreciate Jack taking
Straight up
his
from
time
the bunghole.
That's right. And I want to offer everybody the opportunity to understand more about what the entrepreneurial authoring program can do for them.
For them.
In their lives and their paradigm.
Let me tell you, it's swag day in and day out. Tons of booty.
Lots of booty. And I'd like to share with you the opportunity to share in the booty by going to the following website. That's awakentheauthorwithin.com. Awaken the author, AUTHOR, within.com/pirate. PIRATE.
Is that how you spell pirate?
That is. Pirate.htm. Pirate.htm. So it's awakentheauthorwithin.com/pirate.htm to get all the details. And Jack, I really look forward to working with all our joint venture partners.
I say jerked.
You see jerked. All right, because it's high seas and you...
It's high seas.
That's right. It's a high seas pronunciation.
Parrot feathers in your mouth.
Parrot feathers, right. Okay. It's a pirate seas way of pronouncing pirate, and I really
and joint venture.
And joint venture, and allow each of you to partake in the booty of what we're offering you. And as a special thank you for each of you to gain access, instant access to the program so that we can get your book out too, a $3,000 bonus. Go there now. We at AwakenTheAuthorWithin.com look forward to working with you and all the valued clients on your list.
Do it now or be the lily-livered scallywag you were before you heard of us.
Thank you.